Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss the topic coordination compound. Coordination compound. Coordination compounds. Coordination compounds are compounds in which the central metal atom is surrounded by ions or neutral molecule. It is also called simply complexes or complex ions, and in modern terminology it is termed as coordination compounds. Now these compounds are very important in different cases. These compounds are found in minerals, in plants, in animals. For example, in chlorophyll is a coordination compound of magnesium. Then hemoglobin is a coordination compound of iron, and vitamin B12 is a coordination compound of cobalt. Now coordination compounds are molecular compounds which are formed as from the combination of two or more stable simple ions compounds and retain their identity in dissolved state or in solid state. As for example, we can consider as when aqueous ammonia is dissolved in green solution of nickel chloride, then the color changes to purple. The nickel ions Ni2 positive almost disappear from the solution. When the solution is evaporated, then green crystals are found which are termed as coordination compounds. Green crystals of Ni, NH3, 6, Cl2 is found. It is termed as coordination compound. We can write the equation as Ni Cl2 plus NH3 6 NH3 converted into Ni NH3 NH3 6 Cl2. Here the color of nickel chloride is green and the complex is of purple color. This is termed as coordination compound. When the compound is dissolved in water, then there is hardly any evidence of nickel 2 positive ions or ammonia molecules. When the compound is dissolved in water, there is no evidence of nickel 2 plus ions or ammonia molecules. In ionizers to give a new species of NiNH3 6 2 positive and chlorides. Such an ion is called complex ion. So we can write when the complex is dissolved in water, it retains its identity. That is, it does not convert it to individual ions. That is, it is converted only to the complex ion. That is, NiNH3 6 Cl2, when dissolved in water, it is converted to NiNH3 6 2 positive plus twice Cl minus ions. That is, this does not give Ni2 positive or ammonium molecule. So it retains its identity in solid state as well as in dissolved state. Now we are going to discuss the difference between double salts and coordination compounds. What is double salt? Difference between double salt and complex coordination complex or coordination compound. There are more double salts, as for example, Morse salt. Morse salt is FeSO4, NH4, 2 SO4, 6H2. This is Morse salts: FeSO4, NH4, 2 SO4 and 6H2. Potash alarm is K2SO4, Al2, SO4 24H2. It is called potash alum. And carnallite, KCl MgCl2 6H2. Carnallite, KCl MgCl2 6H2. Morse salt FeSO4, NH4, 2 SO4, 6H2. তাৰ পিছত আমাৰ then we can found this is potash alum, K2SO4, Al2, SO4 24H2 and carnallite, KCl MgCl2 6H2. These are called double salt. What is double salt? Now in double salt, these double salts are addition of molecular compounds which are formed by two apparently saturated compounds, but they lose their identity when dissolved in water. The coordination compound retain their identity when dissolved in water, and the double salts lose their identity. That is, it is divided into their constituent ions. It loses their identity in solution or in water. So there is a vast difference between double salt and Morse salt. And again, when Morse salt is dissolved in water, then we found FeSO4, NH42, SO4, 6H2O. When dissolved in water Morse salt, then it is converted to Fe, 2 positive Aq ion plus twice NH4 plus ion, plus twice SO4, 2 negative ion. In the coordination compound, we saw that there when dissolved in water, they do not lose their identity, or they do not they are not divided into their constituent ions. Here, in case of double salts, the double salts, for example, Morse salt, when dissolved in water, it is converted to Fe2 plus ion, NH4 plus ion, and sulfate ion. Now we can write the differences between double salts and coordination compound. Double salts exist only in solid states and dissociate into ion when dissolved in water, and coordination compounds exist in the solid states as well as dissolved in water or any other solvent. Number 2, they lose their identity in solution. Double salts lose their identity in solution, and coordination compound, they do not completely lose their identity in solution. The properties of the double salts are essentially the same as those of constituent compounds. The properties of coordination compounds are different from the constituents. In a double salt, metal ions exhibit their initial valency. In the double salt, the metal ions exhibit their initial normal valency. In coordination compound, the metal ion is surrounded by a number of oppositely charged ions or neutral molecule more than its normal valency. That is, it exhibit beyond the normal valency. And lastly, in a double salt, the metal ions show their normal valencies. In a coordination compound, the metal ion satisfies in two types of valencies called primary valency and secondary valency. We will discuss later on the primary valency and secondary valency. In the next video, we will discuss about Warner's theory of coordination compounds. Thank you.